Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we all know that in Season 17, they introduced an amazing perk. You could argue a little bit better than Firefly in some situation, that being Incandescent. There's quite a few weapons in the game now that have this perk. The most popular ones being the Callus Mini Tool, the Fixed Odds, and the Emit AR2 Auto Rifle. However, in Season 18, when they actually went ahead and revamped the Dares pool and making all of the weapons inside of Dares of Eternity actually craftable, they actually went ahead and changed up some of the perk pools on some of those weapons as well. And one that kind of caught my eye, and I was just like, ain't no way, was they actually went ahead and put Incandescent on the Retraced pass. So this made it to where we actually have a trace rifle inside of the game with Incandescent, and I finally got around to go ahead and getting all the patterns for it, as I previously mentioned in a video where you can actually go ahead and guarantee yourself at least one red border from Dares to drop at least one time per week from doing at least one Legend Dares run, right? And I got my last copy of the Retraced path, the red border, from there, and I was able to craft it earlier today. And let's just go ahead and talk about some of the perks that you can actually roll on this bad boy, or go ahead and craft enhanced style now inside of Season 18. So in column 3, you have Killing Wind, Well-Rounded, Adaptive Munitions, Perpetual Motion, Feeding Frenzy, and then Subsistence. In the 4th column, you have Demolitionist, One for All, Focus Fury, Juicy Frenzy, good old Incandescent, and then we have Golden Tricorn. Now, me personally, bro, I really wanted to try and make this thing resemble a Flamethrower to the best of my abilities. And what do you do with a Flamethrower? You shoot that bitch forever, and you incinerate enemies, okay? So for that reason, I went ahead and actually crafted Subsistence on mine, and then obviously, as I talked earlier in the video, I put Incandescent on this bitch as well, because I want this bad boy to feel like a motherfucking Flamethrower. Now, obviously, other good perks you could put in the 4th column would probably be things like Frenzy, even in niche situation, Golden Tricorn, right? And then Demolitionist was another juicy one. Now keep in mind, this thing is a trace rifle, unfortunately, so it does consume special ammo. Not the biggest fan of that, but it is what it is. Of course, they did go ahead and buff trace rifles back in Season 17, but trace rifles still aren't really the biggest threat in the meta of being insanely overwhelming, except your Divinity, but you're getting nerfed in Season 19. RIP. But I digress. Regardless, I've had a lot of fun with this weapon. The trace rifle with Incandescent is just, dude, you're shooting a laser beam. You're just, it's just so much fun. Not saying it's the most cracked weapon to use in in-game content, because you're not going to be proccing Subsistence that much in Master GM content, and I don't know many homies that are going to be using a fucking trace rifle that is not Divinity inside of a GM either. Regardless, I still think this role is really freaking fun and worth trying. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments on this trace rifle, and of course, subscribe for more content.